Hey, what's good, guys? So finally, I'm dropping an 8.6 mid lane SoloQ tier list. A lot of people hit me up for an 8.5, but I'm not going to be dropping a tier list every single patch. It's more so for when there's major shifts in the meta. Firstly, just make note of that color scheme on the left there, guys, for mechanical difficulty. You've got red for difficult, so that's like 50 or more games. I'm talking about things like Azir, Cassiopeia. You really need to put some effort into being able to pilot those champions in SoloQ. You got blue for moderate, so I'd say around about 20, 25-ish games before you can start working with that champ. And then you've got the simple, you got green, things like Annie, you need about 10 games, and then you can just start popping off. So kicking it off on my S tier mid lane, he's probably got one of the strongest champions on this patch, and that's Swain. Swain, sorry. He's so strong at the moment, he has so many build paths, he's extremely tanky, offers a lot of damage in his kits, and so much like just survivability. I think he's a very simple champion to master. Put the effort in, guys, you can get a really nice win rate on 8.6. Next up, you got the roaming champions, TF, Talia, ASOL. I mean, there's no surprise, these champions just always work in SoloQ. They pop off right now. All of these champions are strong. I think ASOL, the GLP nerf, small nerf to him, but you can still go that Roa into Morello, Rylai's. He's still very strong. Next up, you've got the best two mages in this patch, which is Swain and Cassiopeia, both tier abusers, both really good in the meta as well. Lastly, for my S tier mid laners, I've got Katarina. Now, I think Katarina is so strong at the moment in lower elos. I'm looking at those bronze, silver, gold, and platinum games. But when you start getting to high elos like Diamond Master and Challenger, I don't really recommend her that much. People run exhaust a lot more often, and people just know how to focus you, know how to apply their CC to you so you can't get damages off. But I definitely recommend picking up Katarina for those lower elos and stomping through the team fights. So now moving down to my A tier mid laners, you got things like the Veigar, the Annie, the Karma. These champions are actually very good, and they're gonna get you really high win rates. If you just like, especially guys, if you're auto-filled, get something like the Annie, the Karma, and I guarantee you, it's just going to give you a positive win rate to win those auto-filled games. You've also got champions like Vel'Koz and Xerath, guys. I think these champions work at every single elo, and they're super strong right now. I think you can definitely abuse them. Lastly, you got the Assassins. You got Zed, Fizz, Talon, and LeBlanc. These Assassins are very strong, guys, but I always recommend to kind of look at the enemy team comp before you pick these champions. Don't go picking these Assassins into team comps with like Ornn, Maokai, Lissandra, Lulu, Janna, things that just cuck you and make it really hard to pull these champions off. But I definitely recommend them as like to lane counters. Things like Corki, you can counter really hard with things like the Zed, things like the Talon, the Fizz. But just make sure, guys, you're not picking them into these hard CC comps. Coming down to my B tier mid laners, you got Diana, who's really good into these immobile mages right now, like the Talia, like the ASOL. You can run Diana and just run a train on these immobile champions and jump on their faces. Next up, you've got Syndra, who's definitely been slowly creeping up as a powerhouse in the mid lane at the moment. I wouldn't say she's very strong, but I wouldn't say she's bad either. So if you're looking to pick up Syndra once again, this is probably your patch to do it. You've got Vladimir moving down. Vladimir just hasn't really benefited from any of these patches, while some of the other mid laners have. He struggles with a lot of these long range matchups, but he can still definitely scale well and team fight well in the lower elos. So if you're looking for a team fighter, Vladimir should be a go-to. And then Azir, Azir is strong in a very limited amount of people's hands. You've got to be almost a pro player to pilot Azir correctly. So I don't really recommend Azir at all, unless you're looking to just invest so much time to one-trick the champion. So lastly is my C tier mid laners, the rejects. I think some of these mid laners are good. They're okay, they can be played, but the higher tier mids do a better job. I think Jace, I love playing Jace, but Duskblade nerf, they didn't buff him at all. He definitely works better as a top laner in my opinion at the moment. What else have we got here? Karthus moving down a notch. Probably not the best champion right now. The nerf to the tier. A lot of the other mages are doing a way better job than Karthus is. You've got Brand. I think Brand works better in the support position. He's too immobile mid. I like being Brand as support. You just flash in, ultimate, get all your DPS off, and then you probably drop. You probably die and you only get one rotation off, but it's worth it as a support. But as a mid lane, it's really easy to get caught up with no mobility in your kit. You're very immobile. You've also got Galio, who's dropped down quite a bit. I think Galio really struggles. Every single patch, he's getting worse and worse. These tick damage mages like the Anivia, the Cassio can just absolutely shred him with Leandries. So he's not the best mid laner right now. And then Kayle. Honestly, I have no idea how Kayle's doing. He's okay, but he struggles in a lot of mid lane matchups. Probably better as a top laner. Honestly, I used to play Kayle support, probably still better. Not too sure how the Rage Blade will affect him. We'll see later on with the win rates, but that's about it, guys. That's it for my C tier mids. That concludes my mid lane SoloQ tier list, guys. I hope it has helped you guys pick a champion for 8.6. Honestly, just try and pick up one of the higher tier mids, spam it over 8.6, learn its kit, put the investment in, dodge out on your off-roll games. I'm sure you guys can climb.